Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
Hello and welcome to the Irish in the UK, and we wish you all a very happy and peaceful Christmas time. Now this year we've been out all over the country filming stories from the Irish community right across the UK. And this week we're going to take a look back at some of the stories we've covered. Of course, right at the beginning of the year we had great celebrations here at the Irish in the UK because we reached our 100th show. And what better way to celebrate than to join our sponsor, Damien Bricklin from the Eurogold Group and the La Vita restaurant, who's been the sponsor of the show from the very first day.
Do what you do well, boys. Do what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart and do what you do well.
Damien, this is our 100th show, and you've supported the show from the very first day. And without you, this show would never have taken off.
Well, I'm really pleased that you got this far, Martin, and it's well deserved. The show is obviously looks. I've seen it many times on TV myself, and it's an amazing show for all the people in England who are Irish.
You have no idea the amount of happiness and enjoyment you bring into a lot of Irish people's homes throughout the country.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's making sure that everybody knows about everybody, how we are here, how we do with each other, and it's all about keeping the Irish, you know, making sure that they're kept right and promoting the Irish in the UK, really. That's what it's all about in my eyes, you know, and people remember where they come from and how they got here, you know. Hopefully we're here again for the next 100 shows. You'll have my continued support for the next year.
Do what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart and do what you do well.
It was great to catch up with Damien and to thank him for the wonderful support that he's given to the show for almost 3 years. Now, it's great to see young children involved in Irish dancing, and earlier on in the year we went along to the Eagan Academy School of Irish Dancing in Preston, and what a show they put on for us. Mary, can you tell me, how did you first get involved in Irish dancing?
My father, who was from Wicklow, desperately wanted me to learn to do Irish dancing.
And I believe you started at the age of 11.
11 in Coventry, yeah, and I danced with the Marion Turley School. What I've done earlier this year is handed over the reins to Siobhan,
yeah.
because I feel that it was a good time to do that.
Yeah. Well, now, Siobhan, look, you've got a big mantle to carry, because this lady here has kept the Irish dancing going here in Preston for 25, 30 years. But anyway, how are you finding it?
Well, I'm privileged to be here because I've had a great teacher to take the leadership from. So, yeah, it's going good. I'm really enjoying it. I toured professionally from the age of 21 up until about 29, all around the world, all over Europe. And in England and Ireland as well.
God, you've done it all, haven't you?
I have, yeah. It was the best days ever, so I really enjoyed it.
Siobhan Eagan and her team does a wonderful job up there with the Eagan Academy School of Dancing in Preston. Now, next up, we're off to County Mayo, because Mary and Pat Mulhern purchased the Dolphin Hotel earlier on this year. They spent an absolute fortune refurbishing the hotel, the bar, the restaurant and the accommodation area, and we went along to see for ourselves.
Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me. Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me.
Pat, you're a native of this area.
That's right, Martin, yeah. Probably 6 or 7 miles up the road, just past Lahordan.
Now, you immigrated from here many years ago.
Yeah, many years ago, 1973. Went to Manchester in 1973.
And you run a very successful construction business in Manchester for many years.
Yeah, we did for many years. The sons are more or less taking it over now. I'm back and forth nearly all the time.
Now, of course, the number one question is, why did you buy the Dolphin in Crossmolina and County Mayo?
But being that I'm a native from here and there is no hotel here for years, and the nearest one is probably Ballina or Castlebar or Belmullet. So I thought about this place and I thought about doing it up.
Now, Mary, of course, you've put in an enormous amount of work here. Tell me a little bit about what you've done since you become the owners of the Dolphin.
Well, we've refurbished the 10 bedrooms upstairs, Martin, and we have done a lot of work here in the bar and the restaurant. Of course, we've got the function hall as well then, which we are doing a lot of work on that as well. The restaurant is doing very well. We've got some very good chefs, great feedback coming back. The meals are very good and people are very happy with it, and we hope to continue that service. We do weddings and anniversary parties, birthday parties, any special occasions we'll cater for the people. At the weekends we'll be having some bands in, and any children's parties, anything like that, just contact us.
Now, tell me a little bit about your accommodation that you've got here as well, Mary.
Well, we have 4 family rooms. All rooms have en suites and the rest are all double rooms. And anybody that wants to come and stay, they just contact the hotel, Facebook, Twitter, and just the number on the bottom of the screen.
Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home.
The hotel is getting great reviews for its wonderful accommodation and food. Well done to you, Pat and Mary, and all the staff there at the Dolphin Hotel in Crossmolina. Now, a few months ago, we covered a big bike ride from the Claddering pub in London to Ballahadreen. It was all in aid of raising money for the motor neurons disease and the Alzheimer's Society. And Finbar Holian and many of his friends done a wonderful job. Finbar, how on earth have you got so many people involved here this morning?
I honestly don't know. This was supposed to be about 7 or 8 lads and girls leaving here today. No fuss, just get up the road, raise some money for motor neuron disease, and that was it. But then, as the word started spreading, more guys and girls started joining. Motor neuron affects so many people. People wanted to get behind it. We brought in Alzheimer's because a good friend of mine died from Alzheimer's. My brother-in-law died from motor neuron disease. That's where the whole inspiration for this bike ride has come from. And that's why we're cycling to Ballahadreen, because that's where Frank is laid to rest. And as we set off here today, our target of 100 grand has been smashed, and we are this morning at £121,000. It's absolutely amazing.
And of course it's a special morning here. We saw your sister here earlier on and we had a lovely chat to her, and it's special to you because your brother-in-law, as you say, sadly passed away.
It is. I'm so happy to have her here. This is her first time to be here. Frank was here for our 25th anniversary, which was only a couple of years ago, and it's quite emotional for Gretty to be here, but it's fantastic, and I know Frank is with me all the way today.
Finbar, good luck. We'll be catching up with you en route, see how you're going on.
Will you travel down this road with me? Help me be the one I want to be. Help me see the things I long to see. Will you travel down this road with me?
Finbar, you're halfway to Holyhead at this stage. How's it all going?
It's been unbelievable so far. The team are so strong. We're working off each other, and it's just going so good. It's fantastic.
Yeah, an awful lot of miles still to go, of course, but spirits are good, you're looking well, and all is going well.
Confidence is strong now. We've really built up the momentum now, and we're definitely going to do it. There's going to be nothing that's going to come across is going to bring us down.
I'm all alive, and to tell the truth, I've got this lovely feeling. For tomorrow I'll awaken in the place I love the best. I'm gonna meet my friends tonight in the county of Roscommon to see your ancient abbey, Forest Park and Lockheed.
Finbar, many congratulations. £250,000 raise. I can't believe it.
I probably can't believe it myself, to be honest with you. Raising that amount of money is normally really hard work. You're slogging it out, you're begging, and it becomes monotonous. This was just a fantastic journey.
Well, Finbar, to you, to all your staff, to all your team, to Gretty, your sister, and everybody that took part, many congratulations. £250,000 raised. What an unbelievable amount of money. Well done to Finbar and to all the team who took part and everybody who sponsored and made donations. Now, it's time for us to take a little break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home, and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, 83 Orford Lane, Warrington. A friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports shown on the big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and Crown Green bowling teams along with arts and crafts. Pop in for a friendly welcome and to book your event at the Warrington Irish Club, give Frank a call.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal, Manchester. A friendly, professional and reliable service.
The Dolphin Hotel and Mulhern's Bar, situated in the heart of Crossmolina, is now under new ownership. Mayo's leading destination for food, beverages and accommodation. Food served from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sample fresh local produce on our breakfast, lunch and a la carte menu. Or why not relax in Mulhern's Bar? We cater for weddings, parties and various functions. Stay with us in one of our beautiful ensuite rooms. You will be greeted with a smile from Mary and Pat Mulhern at the Dolphin and Mulhern's Bar, Crossmolina, County Mayo.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
I am Martin Logan from the Irish in the UK TV.
This year we were in Luton for St. Patrick's Day Parade, and what a wonderful parade it was, with fantastic Irish music, and we had the pleasure of meeting Mrs. Brown. Well, Mrs. Brown, I never saw you looking so beautiful.
I think you're trying to get off of me, but I won't tell anyone.
Well, I am, because I love your hair.
Oh, God. Yeah, you are a desperate liar.
Now, Mrs. Brown, we all watch you on the TV, but it's so lovely to meet you, and you've got such a beautiful figure.
Yeah, I know. I worked very hard on that. I had to be in the Phoenix pub in Luton, and it's a great place for Irish music and all that, you know. All the boys to be chatting me up. But I'm going to wait for you.
Oh, do you know, I'm so excited. We'll have some fun tonight.
I hope so. But I don't know how I'm going to get these tights off because they're killing me.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a big scissors there. We'll go to town on them.
Good man yourself. I knew I could depend on the man himself.
You got a lovely honour here today, didn't you?
I did. I got first prize for the best well-dressed woman.
And would that woman be from County Westmeath?
Oh yeah, the whole way from County Westmeath, but born in Offaly and reared in Westmeath. Oh.
So how long have you been playing Mrs. Brown?
2 years. And I'd say this is the last one.
All is said and all is done, and that judgment day has come. We know that we were Irish to the core.
Well done to Nola Hanley and all the team there in Luton. They put on a great parade, and a special thank you to Mrs. Brown for all the fun. Now, the Birmingham Irish Association does wonderful work for the Irish community in Birmingham, and we went along to one of their special days last July to meet some of the children from the local schools who were there learning how to play Gaelic football, hurling and listening to some great Irish stories.
Well, I've been living in Birmingham since 1961, which is quite a long time ago. I've seen lots of changes. I've been involved in the Irish Centre. I'm involved with local amateur clubs. I'm treasurer of the Limerick Association. I lost my sight in the 70s and it changed my life for me. An accident that happened when I was here, I was working in a building site and it happened to me almost immediately and it just went. I got some stuff in my eyes, which I, as a young man with 4 young children, it wasn't easy to, we didn't bother with doctors, you know, I'll be all right tomorrow, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. So I eventually lost it. But I had a number of operations again. I went to a local school for the blind in Harborne. I learned Braille, I learned mobility, I learned to type, and I got a job in the bank in '78 as a blind telephonist and developed my way up to business development manager for him. So, but in the meantime, as I say, I was very conscious of what people had done for me and my family. And this is how I repay. I become emotional over it, but it is an emotional moment for me when I think about it. And the wonderful people around here who helped me. We're all friends, everybody knows me in town, and that's it.
I'm so impressed, Pat, by the wonderful work and all the organisations that you're involved with, but I'm even more impressed by you here today and the lovely smile you've got on your face. Well done. It's great to see so much good work being done all around the country for the Irish community, and Maurice Malone and his team does a wonderful job at the Birmingham Irish Association. Now next up, we're off to Manchester to meet Mark Canny. Mark has done a wonderful job in refurbishing the Bowling Green Hotel in Chorlton, and we're going to meet his oldest customer, Arthur Johnson.
I'm going out tonight. I might just have a skinful, but I promised me Alma that I would not be sinful. And if I don't
it's been an interesting few years, particularly the last year. We did a major refurb. It's weird to see how many changes have happened in the pub, gone out of the pool tables and the dartboard and the bellowing smoke, and it's now kind of more family and accommodation and food kind of led pub, which is always nice to see, and kind of things have to evolve, and that's where we've kind of positioned ourselves in the market now. We'd regard ourselves as a traditional local pub. We focus in on the simple things like quality food, quality beer in a relaxed, safe environment.
With a couple of lads, we had a few together. When the landlord he called time, we were right under the weather.
Arthur, many congratulations on your big birthday. How old were you?
I was 102.
And you've got great friends here, and I know that Mark is a great friend of yours here at the Bowling Green, and you come in and you have great fun.
Oh yes, great fun here.
Mark made a promise to you.
He promised me free beer once I was 100. And I've had free beer for the last 2 years.
Now, Arthur, I have to say, you genuinely don't look 102. What's the recipe for keeping so young looking?
I have my daily medicine of this beer. And all my life while working, I was always able to have a few beers.
It was great to meet Mark and see the wonderful job that he's doing at the Bowling Green in Chorlton. And of course we wish his oldest customer, Arthur Johnson, the very best of health in the coming new year. Now Mayo Day celebrations is developing into a very big occasion here in the UK. And Brian Barrett, Damien Barrett and Martha Maloney does a wonderful job in arranging a big day for the Mayo people in Luton.
It's great to be back here tonight and really lovely to be here for the Mayo Association dance. In '86 actually I packed up the booze and I had been struggling with it for many years, and it kind of had taken over my life really, Martin, and I was in and out of hospital and going to AA and people like that, and the last time I was in hospital I spent 7 weeks in it, and so I gave it up at February of '86, And that was 33 years ago, just passed there in February, and it's the best thing, thank God, I ever did in my life to quit it, you know, because I've had a great old life, like, and the family have done really well. And you know, there was a time when I sort of just was a slave to drink, to be honest with you. And even going back when I was a young boy at home in our house, we lived in Balnamuck and lived in an attached house, and there was a lot of drink that time in the house as well, you know, and thanks be to God I got away from all that, you know.
And of course you went through difficult times as well with your family, and I know you've got 2 boys, but tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah. Well, we were living in Dublin actually. I was working in Dublin at the time, and Michael, the eldest boy, was born. And then when he was about maybe 4 or 5 months, I often come in the evening time there after work, and maybe I'd be clapping my hands and behind him, and or bang the door or something. He would never turn his head. And so I said to Mary, the wife, I said, "Look at this, that young lad." I said, "I wonder, is he all right? I wonder, can he hear?" And she said, "Of course he can hear." He said, you know. But anyway, 6, 7 months anyway went by, and she took him down to this place to get a hearing test done, and then we realised that he was deaf, yeah. And then the next lad that was born, then we were kind of prepared for watching out for it, and he was born deaf as well. So it was just the 2 boys, Michael and Brian, yeah.
In the blink of an eye, but don't ever let your world fall apart. You're never too old to feel young at heart.
Oh, I'll tell you, they know how to celebrate in Luton, and what a great time we had with them there. We're looking forward to being there again this coming year. Now, we hope that you've enjoyed looking back over some of the programmes that we've broadcast during the year. We're going to leave you now with a song from Don Miskell, An Hour Before Christmas, and we'll see you all, please God, next week. In the meantime, we wish you all a very happy and peaceful new year. Take care.
Streets are finally emptying, tin shutters coming down. I'm watching as the city starts to breathe again. The madding crowd dispersing, people going home. Just an hour left before the eve descends. When the world feels right in this silent night. Sometimes if I stop to close my eyes, I relive the years of true believing and understand there is no other time when peace can touch us all, like the hour before Christmas. Bells call from cathedrals, stars fall from the skies, children sleeping soundly in their beds tonight. Loved ones gone before us, like footprints in the snow. Christmas cards remembered, we'll never let them go. In that